guys, welcome into your August reading. Okay, this is going to be what things that you could be looking out for the rest of August. We're going to go Gemini first. We're going to go then Libra, and then we'll go Aquarius. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, like the video. Okay, liking the video actually gets it across YouTube's algorithm. Okay, so like the video as you come in. You can also share to somebody that you think needs to see the video. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, and you're feeling obliged to, you can please subscribe to the channel. Also, YouTube is pushing membership. Okay, I don't have any members as of yet, but if you are obliged to becoming a member of Yola's Water Glass Tarot, members is only, I think, like $4.99. So you can become a member. Also, members, you will be getting a you'll get a free question, okay, after each live, okay, that I do. And once I start getting enough members, then I'll start doing members readings, okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Timestamps will be in the comments. And Gemini, let's take a look and see what's going to be going on with you for the rest of August. Gemini, the rest of August, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What's going to be going on with Gemini for the rest of August? Gemini. For the rest of August, activating empathic magic. Oh, okay, Gemini. So for the rest of August, you're going to be activating some empathic magic, okay? You're going to be feeling very fucking magical for the rest of August. And the number 29 could be significant. Some of y'all could be 29. And also the number 11, which is Libra. So you may have Libra placements in your chart as well. Some of you with this, you may have some things going on in the court, okay, with the Libra coming out here. So let's see, what else? Analyzing what the term magic means in your life. So I don't know, some of y'all are feeling really magical. Some of y'all could be feeling like your manifestations are coming in. Some of you could be feeling like your prayers are being answered. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that life itself is the grandest act of historic ritual. So some of you Geminis could be doing some type of rituals, okay? I don't know if you are a tarot reader, or you don't have to be a tarot reader, but you could just be somebody that's really spiritual that does rituals, like moon rituals, something like that. Let me see what else. Some of you Geminis could be want more out of life, more fun from out of life. It is clear that we are the magicians in charge of our own lives, okay? Some of you could be looking at it that way, Gemini, that you are in control of your life and you have to be the one to make the magic happen. You got to be the one to make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? How much magic we see in the world around us ultimately depends on you, okay? And that is really true. Life is magic. Life is actually what you make of it. The things that some of you Geminis could be feeling, that the things that you think could be becoming a reality, okay? Mother Nature provides everything we need for both physical and metaphysical healing. So some of you could be going to Mother Nature for healing. Like you could be starting using more herbs, okay? Herbs. I know this girl, Crystal Alkaline Goddess, that does a lot of herbs. So some of you could be looking for Mother Nature to heal you. Instead of taking drugs from the pharmacy, from the drugstore, you're going the more earthy route, okay? So some of you could be doing that as well. So here is some yeah. So let's see. What else for Gemini? We're gonna do Gemini, we're going to do a past, and we're going to do a present, and then we're going to do a upcoming future. So what's going on with Gemini? Show me one for your past energy. Oh, Nine of Cups. See, it's not a cup. See, very feeling very rich. Some of y'all feel like you can actually get what you want. And we're just doing like the month of August. We're not gonna do the past, present, and all this stuff. But some of you with this Nine of Cups, you could be feeling really like this say magical, really powerful. Some of y'all could be getting a lot of jewelry this month. You could be getting some jewelry from somebody. Um, this girl is floating above this treasure chest. So some of y'all could be getting a pot of I mean, I don't know, like you getting a lot of like things, like physical things this month. Nine of Cups is all about your happiness. The Nine of Cups is also about wishes coming true. So this month there could be a lot of things that you're getting, okay? And because you're getting all them things, you know, you could be thinking, hey, this is magic, or the universe is working for me. But I feel like you getting whatever you want. I feel like you're just feeling really free, okay? Feeling really, really free, Gemini, this month. The Page of Cups, okay? The Page of Wands and the King of Cups. The King of Cups is, look at these, both of these cards. Both of these girls are jumping up in the air. Jumping up in the air and excited. So y'all could be, this month could be a month of exciting things that's happening to y'all. Okay? And that's what you could be feeling. Even with this King of Cups sitting down here, he's sitting down here doing a ritual. That's what he's doing. So, you know, I mean, you're just that way. You know, I don't know if you are the one that's doing rituals, but if you're not doing a ritual, your prayers, like I said, are being answered. And there's this King of Cups that's in your energy too. This King of Cups could be a father, like this could be your dad, or this could be your husband. I don't know, but somebody's making you feel really special. Whoever this King of Cups is, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I feel like this dude right here has been coming to your rescue a lot for you, Gemini. I kind of feel like a lot of things that you just been throwing out in the air, like throwing into the atmosphere, is actually like coming back to you. That's what I know. That's just what I feel like. What else about this King of Cups? King of Cups, King of Cups, King of Cups. Oh, shut up. King and the Queen of Cups. So this is you and your husband, okay? Now, that's the King and Queen of Cups is most definitely a couple. And this is a spiritual couple. Now, if you're not in a relationship with somebody and you're not in a couple with nobody, this guy could be your spiritual guide, okay? Like, I don't know, like, who y'all praying to, okay? But whatever y'all are praying to, whoever y'all praying to, they are answering your prayers. So be looking out for a lot of, like, magical things to be happening for you in this month of August. You know how you say, ain't nobody do that but God. So that's what I kind of feel like some of y'all are doing. Like, ain't nobody did that but God. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like what I feel. So a lot of people going to be giving y'all stuff, all that type of stuff. The Five of Swords at the bottom with the Hermit. You know how Geminis can look over a lot of things. I feel like you're looking over a lot of people that's coming up to you that's trying to disrupt your peace. That's what I kind of feel like you're doing. You're not letting nobody disrupt your peace. Somebody could be Gemini, somebody could be around you trying to get away with something, okay? Trying to get away with something. You're not gonna let them get away with it. They gonna, whatever, if they do get away with something, they gonna get it back. It ain't no way they gonna get away with something. The way that you is praying to your spirit guides, or the way that somebody is protecting you, ain't no way nobody finna get away with nothing. Feeling very creative too this month with this Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, you see, very creative, like kicking up dust. Things are starting for you. Things is happening. What is this, all this happiness about? What else? The Seven of Wands and the Knight of Swords, because you are protected. The Seven of Wands mean I'm protected. You see how, like, she is in that bubble, and no matter what people throw at you, You're protected. You see, like this, somebody almost got to you, but they didn't get to you because you are protected. And I feel like you're protected by these two people, this couple. Give me king and queen of cups. The nine of swords. This is about dreams. This is about worry. And I feel like whatever you're worrying about, you can give it to these two people. I don't know like who your ancestors are, Gemini, but whoever they is, they are protecting you. Somebody is keeping you from a lot of worry. I feel like these people, I don't know, you have some strong spirit guys. I feel like these two people right here are keeping you from a lot of anxiety, heartbreak, trouble, worry, stress. And this is a couple that's water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody, Gemini, you're very empathic. And I don't know, I feel like you may not think that you are as empathic as you are, but your spirit guides are really listening to you. Somebody has some really strong ancestors, like your grandparents, your great grandparents. Somebody is really strong behind you. That's what I kind of feel like. I feel like I'm hearing in my head like the prayers of the righteous avail it much. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody could be running up to you, trying to catch you, Gemini, like you are way ahead of somebody. Somebody could be running up behind you trying to catch you, but you're like light years away from somebody. And I don't know, I kind of feel like whoever this is that's trying to catch up with you, they too far like back, like they're not up to your, like, I don't know if I want to say like they up to your standards, but they not on your level, and they can't catch you. And I do feel like, no, a lot of people trying to break you, and I don't know why. I just don't know why. I feel like maybe from jealousy. Ooh, the Chariot. I just kind of maybe feel like from jealousy. And I even see like your ancestors, your spirit guides is fighting for you in this realm. I don't know, it's crazy because I feel like somebody down here, like in this world, if they trying to like get to you or trying to hurt you, I feel like your ancestors is like whooping on their ancestors, like you gotta leave my grandkid alone or leave my grandbaby alone or something like that. I don't know. I feel like it's a spiritual warfare going on in the background for you. That's what I kind of feel like. And I feel like your ancestors are winning. Okay. Somebody's down here. I don't know. I just feel like somebody down here thinking they don't like that you're so peaceful. Somebody wants you to be doing this. Somebody wants you to worry. But ain't no worrying this month. Ain't no worrying this month. This is a lot of peace and a lot of happiness. And even with this activating empathic magic, I just feel like you're letting like your ancestors take over. That's what I feel. I don't know what this couple doing out here though. I don't know what this couple. That's kind of like what I feel. It came out on worry. So for some of you Geminis now, there could be a couple that want you to worry. Okay, there could be a couple that want you to be stressed. Okay, somebody could be like praying on your downfall. It's just like whatever a lot of people do. Like they could be praying on your downfall. You know what I'm saying? Why is this nine of swords out here with this king and queen of cups? Why the worry? What's the worry about? The tower and the eight of wands. See, yeah, they want shit. They want stuff to happen around you. They want things to like fall down. They don't want, somebody don't want you to be good. Somebody don't want you to do good. I don't know if you know that, Gemini, but somebody is sending a message that they want you to fall and they want you to worry. Like, it's crazy that somebody would pray on somebody's downfall, but that's just because, you know, they haters. They hating on you. They don't like you. What is this Knight of Swords? What is this Knight of Swords running to? The Ace of Swords. The Knight of Swords is running to more like wisdom, running to more knowledge, you know, running to more things that's going to create your happiness for you. And I feel like that's the way your mind is going. Some of you Geminis, your mind is going a thousand miles per minute, trying to figure out the best way just for you to stay happy and stay peaceful. You're not even worried about whatever that is that wants you to fall, don't want you to have nothing. I don't know. Somebody is running up to you. I don't know. They won't. I don't know. What are you being protected from? The five. See, this Five of Swords is back at the bottom. Somebody around you is trying to do something, and they thinking they gonna get away with it. It's like somebody around you. They're gonna do whatever they can to make sure that they get what they want at any and all cost. But whatever the things that they doing is gonna backfire and turn on them. And I feel like you're gonna be sitting there watching them. Okay, like, is that what you tried to do to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody is just going down because of the way that they are. Let's get your let's see what else. The Four of Wands. Okay, so this is a marriage coming out for somebody, Gemini. Maybe something is going on with your marriage if you are married, or something going on with your foundation. What else for Gemini? The Lovers, which is you. Okay, the choice is yours. Okay, make choices from your heart. Some of you could be recovering from some type of sickness or illness this month. What is the Lovers? What is this choice? The Three of Cups. The choice is who you want to hang out with. You can hang out who you want. Who you can hang out with. Who you want to hang out with. You can be with whoever you want to be with. It ain't like none of nobody's business. Like, ain't nobody got nothing to do with it. Okay. So that's what I kind of feel like is your choice. This say chosen family. So a lot of you Geminis, you have a chosen family, okay? Now, true enough, you love your family, but on the outside of blood, you have a chosen family. And I feel like that's what like a lot of you would prefer to hang out with and stay with them. And that's good. Somebody could be going to stay with somebody or spending a night or something with somebody. Yeah, something like that. See, you have the victory. The victory is yours no matter what you do. This is going to be a good month for you. You're protected. Okay, whatever your rituals you have been doing, if some of you have been doing rituals, whatever ritual you've been doing is working. Okay, if you've been doing some magic, your magic is working. Okay, you are protected in the spirit realm. Okay, somebody's ancestors is getting their ass beat. Somebody is not playing about their grandbaby. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Like, somebody's not playing about you. Let's get your last word. Look, helpful people, recovery and helpful people. You know, that's what I feel like. Everything that you have lost, everything that's been taken from you, you getting it back. And I feel like with these helpful people, you getting it back double fold. I had a praying grandmama. That's what I'm hearing in my head, Gemini. I had a praying grandmama. You know, so your grandmother and grandfather, they praying for you, okay? They keeping all these towers away and negativity away and worries and stress, and they keeping all that away. Like, you not even getting this message. These messages ain't even coming to you because they keeping it away from you. These ancestors or people are helping you recover. Anything that you have lost, been taken away from you, you getting it back. And I'm here and count it all joy, okay? That's what I have for Gemini. Let's go to Libra. Oh, give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What's going on with you for the rest of the month of August? What's going on with you, Libra, for the rest of the month of August for Libra? Libra. Engaging with fears and doubts. Okay, so it's like Libra. Fear and doubt. What are on your scales? If fear is outweighing your doubts and your fears. Like, what's on your scale, Libra? The number 30 could be significant. Some of you could be 30. And the Empress is Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Taurus. So what is this fear and doubt for the month of August? Some of you accepting that fear and anxiety can aid in self-development. So some of you Libras like need to know that even though you do have fear for something and you have anxiety for something, like it will help in self-development. Questioning any thought or belief that may be self-limiting. Some of you, like, you could be questioning yourself. Some of you Libras, you're questioning yourself. And remembering that we are never truly alone. So you should remember that, Libra, that you are never truly alone. Some of you could be afraid that you're going to be alone forever. Some of you could be don't want to be alone. Okay, some of you could be thinking like, where is my life going? Like, I don't want to be alone forever. Like, I don't want my life to be like, you know, I don't want to be alone. Some of that's what you could be thinking. They say this lady understands that fears and doubts are only constructions of the mind. In the depths of herself, she understands that nothing can really threaten or harm her. When real dangers come her way, she will face them with courage and confidence. So I don't know, some of you Libras, you may be facing that. Like, you may feel like there's something coming your way that you're going to have to face. Okay? You may be fearful that it's coming, and you may have some anxiety that something is coming, but you know that you have to face it. Okay? I don't know what that situation is, but you're going to face it. This say some days, some of these days, Libra, in the month of August, this say you're gonna want to disengage from the world, shut everything out, and just be by yourself. Some of you may be suffering from some type of depression, anxiety, even a desire to just sleep. Oh, this is not good. It's like sleep and never wake up. So I don't know, like, some of you could be going through something really rough, some of you Libras. We must not be ashamed of dark days when they occur, because we are on a journey toward understanding. Okay? So even though, like, some of you Libras have some dark days, this say that you are on a journey toward understanding that. A lot of you, this say self-forgiveness, Libra. So some of you really need to, like, forgive yourself, like self-forgive. Okay? I kind of feel like a Libra can be their own worst enemy. Like you can be so hard on yourself at times, you know. This say pulling this card can be a reminder that the brain can be illusionary, okay, which can easily influence your emotions. So what else this say? Everyone has a complex inner landscape that has been formed through past experience, past lives, and unconscious elements. And this say we can empathize with others as similar souls to ourselves during those times, and fear and self-doubt overtake us. We can keep in mind that we are not alone and never have been. So I don't know, some of you Libras, you just been feeling like you are alone. You know, you feel like you're by yourself. Like nobody is around to help you. You just feel alone sometimes, you know. We all feel that we're alone sometimes. You know, not everybody, but you know, sometimes you do just feel that way. And it's okay for you to feel that way. Um If maintained for too long, the cloud of fear can begin to solidify, making it more difficult to break through. I've been known I've known many people to tackle this by safely taking a journey with a psychedelic hallucinogen, empathogen, or other kind of. Okay, so I'm not telling y'all to go that route, but you know when you take like mushrooms and stuff like that, I'm not telling you to do this, okay? But when you do like take a mushroom or something, it can take you back to your childhood. You know, it could bring up inner childhood wounds and stuff like that. And I do feel like if you do go on that route, it'll bring up stuff so you'll be able to heal from it. Because I kind of feel like some of you are going through that, like inner childhood wounds and stuff like that that keep coming up. Becoming strictly self-disciplined about daily spiritual practice, therapy, body purification, and other methods can often be equally successful. So, you know, there's something about spiritual practice. Also, you could do meditate. You know, it's really hard. Not meditating is not easy. Meditating is really hard to be able to like shut your mind off. So some of you may need to try to practice meditating so you can shut your mind off. And that way you meditating brings you closer to God. It brings you closer to spirit. It brings you closer to the universe. When you meditate, you can close your mind off, and that way you can be able to hear God talking to you. You know, that way you can like heal. You know what I'm saying? So some of you may need to heal, Libra. You know what I'm saying? Like there is nothing wrong with meditating so you can heal. Let me read this. It must be said that people who are highly empathic and spiritual often experience a subtle sadness in their lives that can't be quite shaken. And this can often take the form of self-doubt and fearfulness toward life itself. And that is true. I can tell you for myself. When you're empathic and you're spiritual, this is a lonely journey, okay? And it's because you're spiritual and you cannot be around a lot of souls. You can't be around a lot of people. A lot of people are gonna sniff out that you're spiritual, and then you know you're gonna always be the oddball out, no matter what, because your spirit and your soul is so strong. You just can't be around anybody. So if you are feeling a little lonely, then it's because you're spiritual, and that's this is me. Now you just have to really learn to deal with it and cope with it. It's an everyday journey. Being an empath and spiritual, one of God's chosen people, it's an everyday journey. It's a everyday journey. It's an everyday journey. What else for you, Libra? Let me see what else. Hey, Charisma. What else for Libra for the month of August? What else can Libra be looking out for the month of August? See, the Eight of Swords. See, you feel like you're being stuck. You feel like you're stuck. You feel like you're judged. You feel like you're on the outside looking in, like you're having like an outer body experience. Like you just can't shake the feeling of being stuck and being tied. And you know, it's like you're looking at yourself in the mirror and like, who am I? Who is this person? Like, what do you want me to do, God? Like, what do you need me to do? Like, that's kind of like what I'm feeling like you're feeling like, Libra. And being like this is really hard, man. Hey, Brittany. 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 Peace and love, Brittany. So, look, Eight of Swords, Libra. Feeling stuck. A time to open your eyes to unveil the truth. Having more options than you thought. An opportunity to let go of an old story. Exactly. It's time for you to let go of an old story. I don't know, but it's something that it's time for you to heal from. And I don't even know, like Libra, if I can say, let me say personally, I don't think you'll never heal from loneliness. This is something that you have to deal with daily. That's what I feel like. There are opportunity to let go of an old story. It's time to, you know what I'll say, let it go and don't hold yourself accountable for that anymore. Because now you know that this is a journey. Like, you know, this is a journey, Libra. So you have to deal with it and you have to face it. Don't make that as a crutch anymore. You know, feel it and heal it and move on. Not move on, but feel it to heal it. This is a gentle reminder that you create your reality. Look beyond the veil of illusions that your current limitations are projecting. If you are feeling trapped with no path forward, remember that this too is a perspective that can be lifted. When you choose sovereignty over victimhood, you become the fierce wilder of choice. You can free yourself, Libra, from the shackles and shift your outcome dramatically by accepting that you are the one person who is responsible for your happiness. Boy, let me tell you something about that. Me being married, okay, this is something I had to learn. And the way that I grew up, I always looked for happiness in my with my mama, my sisters, my dad, and all this stuff, Libra. I look for everybody to make me happy because, like, I never just felt the happy. You know what I'm saying? I never just felt happy. I never felt like nobody got me, and I never felt happy. And then when I got married, I always looked for my husband to make me happy because I never had it when I was a child and growing up. And I always looked for him to make me happy. Now, at my big old age, I'm still learning that I am responsible to make me happy. That nobody else is. So you got to figure that part out, Libra. Like, you are responsible for making you happy, not nobody. Create infinite portals of possibilities by becoming the solution. We are never really stuck. Nurture your soul and spend the time you need to transmute any feelings of helplessness, okay? Any feelings of helplessness, okay? While we can't control every experience that is put on our path, we can definitely work on how we respond to each one. That's exactly what I was saying. You can't control when you're gonna feel lonely. You can't control when you're gonna feel like you're by yourself and alone. But what you can control is knowing, okay, I'm feeling lonely, I'm feeling like I'm by myself. Let me do something to make me happy. Let me watch something on TV that's gonna make me happy. Let me make me some food that's gonna make me happy, or let me go out and take a walk. Let me meditate to get that off my mind because I am not alone. Okay, so you have to do that, Libra. Let go of old stories. Let go of old stories, fears, and doubts, and reframe your experience as lessons and choose to heal. What else, Libra, for the month of August? Choose to heal. The Nine of Wands. It's time for you to take up for yourself. It's time for you to let your guard down of being afraid of this fear and these doubts and these worries, okay? That you can't control the things around you. It's time for you to let your guard down and understand yourself that you have control over your life. You have control. You have control, Libra. This girl is really pretty. She's tall. She got some long legs. She got a little shorts on, and she is being brave. She got a nice bracelets on. So yeah, Libra, it's time for you to let your guard down from yourself. It's time for you to let your guard down from yourself for this month of August. What else, Libra? Okay, so there could be a Cancer in your chart, or there could be a Cancer around you. The Chariot is a card of willpower, and it's a card of determination. Man, it's time for you to have that determination, that willpower. It's time to, the Chariot is a card of I'm sending help, and help is on the way. That's what I'm feeling like this is. It's time for you to take the rings and the ropes, Libra. It's time for you to take the rings and the ropes. Even with this black horse and this white horse, this is your yin and your yang. It's time for you to get your scales balanced. Balance your scales. The fear and the doubt, the yin and the yang. You know, it's time for you to happy, not happy. It's time for you to balance them out. I know when I'm not happy, so let me make myself happy. Let's get anything else for Libra. And even, well, let me go back to come from out of the spiritual world, come back to reality, and say, like, with this Chariot, some of you, there could be some issues going on with your car. With the way that this Chariot is moving really, really fast, y'all want to check your brakes, okay? For some of you, check your brakes. Don't be speeding. Anything else for Libra? The sun, okay, with happiness, joy. Look at this sun. A time of great joy and success. Brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities. Plans that work out perfectly, and gratitude to the divine. So that's what I feel like, Libra. I don't know. Have gratitude, man. God is God, okay? Have gratitude. The sun is Leo, so you have Cancer and you have Leo out here. And this is, to me, like, run towards your happiness. Run towards your peace. That's what I want you to do for the month of August, Libra. Run towards your happiness. Run towards your peace. Run towards your joy. Okay. Last words. Look, Libra. Look at that. Do you see what did it say? Big happy changes. Big happy changes. Big happy changes. Exactly. Big happy changes. Big positive changes are coming into your life. You may find yourself on a new career path, entering a new relationship, or moving to a new home or city. Embrace these exciting events, knowing that your angels will be beside you all the way. What you are asking about may require you to look, Libra, take leaps of faith that seem frightening or beyond your ability. With this fear and this doubt, doubting yourself, okay? Time to take a chance and let your guard down. It's time to take a chance, and it's time to go for it. It's time to go for it. Trust the opportunities before you are meant to bring you happiness. These options would not have presented themselves unless you were ready for them, and you're ready. Look at what this say. Release the fears and follow your heart. What do fears? Release the fears and doubts and follow your heart, okay? That's what I have for you, Libra. That was good. I think you're going to be really good for the month of April. Just release them fears and doubt and push forward. Let your guard down. It's okay. Big happy changes. That's what I have for you, Libra. Okay. Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node for the rest of August. Thank you, Charisma. I appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you. What's going on, Aquarius? And peace and love and blessings to you, too. What's going on, Aquarius? What's going on with Aquarius for the rest of August? What do this say, Aquarius? Realizing empathy as R and evolution. So revolution or evolution. So the number 3 could be significant, Aquarius. Valuing our empathic abilities. So some of you Aquarius need to value your empathic abilities. You haven't been valuing your psychic abilities. You haven't been evaluating that you are an empath. Aquarius, what are you doing? Understanding that we are dynamic forces of change. Aquarius. Now I know this ain't no Aquarius not understanding that they are a dynamic force of change. Thinking about the meaning of social evolution. This card's painting portrays a woman who realizes her connection to the world and gains empowerment as a result. No, okay, Aquarius, you don't realize you're an empath, and now you are using your power. The image symbolizes the power of empathy, and how it literally changes the world. Look at you, Aquarius. This is just like you changing the world. When we understand that we are connected to and intertwined with everything in the world, then humanity will assume its true role on Earth. Just like an Aquarius being a humanitarian. Only through empathy will we protect and care for the world instead of exploiting and destroying it. So this is nothing like you, just like you Aquarius being an empath. The word empathy is surprisingly new to the human. Less than 100 years old. Ain't that something? It comes from the German, I can't say that word, which can be translated as feeling into. Whereas sympathy is more akin to feeling and emotion for someone. Empathy is feeling emotion as if experiencing that which another is experiencing. This say Aquarius, although being an empath can be a horrendous journey at times, empathy is a force of evolution. So I don't know, I just feel like you Aquarius is becoming a force to be reckoned with. Science and spirituality are not separate entities, but very much exist hand in hand. So let's see what else, Aquarius. I don't know. I just feel like you tuned into your being an empath, being more of a humanitarian, and not like that you're not already that anyway. So, you know, what else for you for the rest of August, besides you becoming more of a humanitarian? What else for Aquarius for the month of August? The Knight of Cups. So there's somebody that is interested in you, Aquarius. Somebody wants to come up to you and talk to you. Somebody, this guy got some roses. He may buy you some roses or some flowers. This guy, he got a hat in his, on his, you see he got that hat and that horse behind him. So he may, have something to do with a rodeo. He may want to take you on a date and take you out to a rodeo, a trail ride or something like that. He got a blanket out here. Somebody he may want to take you on a picnic. He got a gift card. No, I don't know if that's a gift card, but somebody may give you a gift card. What about this Knight of Cups? This is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that's interested. This guy got tattoos on his arm. So he may have some tattoos on his arm. And then them look like some Converses. He may have some Converse. What else about this dude, Aquarius? Oh, the devil. Okay, so he wants to have sex with you for sure. With this devil coming out here, he's very interested in you sexually. I don't know if this is all lust or what. Page of Swords. He want to explore he got a lot of sexual chemistry with you, Aquarius. What else about this devil? What is that? The chariot. Okay, he want to take you places. Okay, he want to come and pick you up and take you somewhere. Now it kind of came out in reverse. So whoever this guy is, he may be a reckless driver. So Aquarius, okay, be careful if you're in the car ride with somebody, going out on a date or something. Make sure you know wear your seatbelt, and or just make sure you drive yourself. Because even with this chariot and this devil coming out here with this dude, he could be a drinker. He could be, he could be somebody that drinks a lot. He may end up drinking and driving. Aquarius, if this is a guy Aquarius that I'm talking to, be careful driving. Don't drink and don't drive. Do not drink and drive, okay? The way that this chariot came out here, I'm seeing somebody maybe in some type of accident or something, Aquarius. So please don't do that. And the Ten of Cups is at the bottom. I don't know if you could have a family with this guy, have some kids with this guy or something, but be careful with that, okay? Let's see. What else for Aquarius? That guy was a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then Capricorn, or a Cancer. What else, Aquarius, for you for the month of August? Seven of Cups. So there's going to be some choices that you're going to have to make, Aquarius, in this month of August, the rest of August. Some of them choices going to be good. Some of them choices going to be bad. But you see how he's sitting there and he really thinking and contemplate. So you're trying your best to make the right choice. What is these choices and options? What are you thinking about? The Three of Wands. Some of you Aquariuses could be thinking about moving, okay? You could be thinking about relocating, okay? You could be trying to pick the right house or trying to pick the right place. Even with this Three of Wands, vacation, some of you could be thinking about like what vacation you want to choose. The Three of Wands is ships coming in too. So some of you could be you're thinking about, what am I going to do when I get this money in, or what am I going to do when this comes in, okay? You may be planning ahead, and that's what you're thinking about. You're thinking about planning ahead. What am I going to do when this happens? What am I going to do when I get this, or what am I going to do when I get that? So make sure you make the right choice. Two of Wands, 2 to 3, moving. I swear some of y'all are thinking about moving. Where I want to go to. Looking at different houses. Some of y'all could be looking at houses that's different colors. The neighborhood where the houses are kind of like the same, but they different colors. Something like that. So you're thinking about moving. Let me see, should Aquarius move? Let me ask, should you move? If you're thinking about moving, should you move? I think you're already in the process of it though. Yeah, the Two of Wands coming back out. And you see at the bottom, there's this car at the bottom, and then there's this world, okay, right there. And she looking out the window like, where am I going to go next? Like, where am I going to go? So some of y'all could be sitting there staring out the window, thinking like, oh my God, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? Like, is this really what I want? Is this, somebody got some lights strung out. Okay, this is very specific. But you may come across a house that has a string of lights across it. Okay. What else, Aquarius? What else for Aquarius for the month of August? The Two of Pentacles. And look at that Two of Pentacles. Let me see. What is this? A need to balance many aspects of self, juggling obligations, seeking harmony. So a lot of you are juggling a lot of things, Aquarius. You're feeling like imbalanced, like out of order. Like you got a lot of you got a lot of things going on. Some of y'all could find yourself. You could be in the middle of a not snowstorm. I don't know if some of you Aquarius is somewhere. It's not snowing. It's still summer. But somebody, I don't know. I may find yourself in the middle of a snowstorm. I meant to say. I didn't mean to say snowstorm. I meant to say sandstorm or wind or something like that. You see how her clothes is blowing? So some of you, the wind is blowing really hard where you are. Maybe your calendar is totally overbooked. Some of you Aquarius is overbooked yourselves, and you're feeling the stress of being stretched in too many different directions. You may be feeling the need to be better balanced, dualities, or opposing aspects. Sorry, I'm gonna have to cut your reading a little short, Aquarius, but I'll do you a bonus, okay?